There could be times when life takes its toll and you might be a bit low on dough to roll. You could be tempted to sell some of your guns for a quick buck, but if you sell any of these 6 guns, trust me, you're going to regret it later. So sit back and take a look at the guns that you should keep in your collection forever. Colt Commander. This gun is one of the most popular handguns out there, with a design and functionality that has been praised to the high heavens. It all started back in 1950 when the US military was on the hunt for an ergonomic gun, something that is lighter and more compact alternative to the 1911 pistol, and thus the Colt Commander was born. What sets this gun apart from its predecessors is its lightweight aluminum alloy frame. This makes the Commander super speedy and agile. You will definitely feel like you are on top of the world when you whip it out and take aim, but don't let its compact size fool you, because this pistol packs a punch. It has amazing firepower thanks to its magazine capacity of up to 9 rounds of 45 ACP ammunition. But the Colt Commander isn't just about raw power. Its low recoil and excellent sight alignment make it a dream to shoot. So it is no wonder that law enforcement officers, competitive shooters, and even ordinary folk who use guns for self-defense are huge fans of this gun. High power. The Browning High Power 9mm pistol is a true revelation in the world of firearms. This classic pistol was designed by none other than the weapons maestro John M. Browning. The design of this gun was perfected by the brilliant Dieudonné Save of Fabrique Nationale. The gun boasts an impressive 13-round magazine capacity and a perfect balance of handling, size, and firepower. So whether you are a seasoned shooter or a novice in the gun world, you will appreciate the fine craftsmanship and ergonomic design of these pistols. Machined from solid steel, the high power has a natural pointability and a heft that keeps recoil light and manageable for accurate firing, even at a rapid rate. Even with a double-column magazine, the grip on this gun is narrow and can firmly fit nearly every hand size. The single-action trigger works like a charm and provides a smooth, consistent pull. These pistols are available with fixed and low-profile 3-dot sights. In short, this pistol is reliable, accurate, and easy to shoot, which are all the qualities you could possibly want in a firearm. Ithaca 1911. The Ithaca 1911 is definitely an iconic pistol, and with the release of this gun, Ithaca has cemented itself as a top American manufacturer. When it comes to historical and cultural importance to the United States, there's no denying that the M1911 is in a class of its own. Its greatness might be rivaled only by the Colt single-action army, however, even that is up for debate. From the trenches of the First World War to the Vietnam War, the 45 ACP has been used to defend America with honor and distinction. Even today, the FBI and other major law enforcement organizations continue to choose the 1911 chambered in 45 ACP as their sidearm of choice because of its amazing features. So it is no wonder that this pistol is considered the ultimate American combat handgun. But Dave DeLubac and his team of skilled machinists at Ithaca Gun Company wanted to take things to the next level. While many 1911 models are simply assembled from parts made by outside suppliers, Ithaca decided it was time for a change. They decided to produce a superior made-in-USA product. By crafting their own frames, slides, steers, triggers, and hammers at their plant in Upper Sandusky, Ohio, Ithaca has achieved complete quality control over the most critical elements of the gun. This assures unparalleled quality and uniformity that can't be matched by the other guns. This gun is truly a testament to Ithaca's dedication to excellence and their commitment to the proud legacy of the 1911. Ruger Vaquero. The Ruger Vaquero is certainly a force to be reckoned with. Introduced in 1993 by Sturm, Ruger & Company, this 6-shot revolver is built on a new model Ruger Blackhawk frame and has become a staple for the firearm aficionados. The Ruger Vaquero comes in 3 stunning finishes: blued steel, case-colored, and gloss stainless. Each finish is complemented by a variety of grip options, including wood, hard rubber, simulated ivory, or black micarta, that you can pick and choose to suit your personal style. Of course, you cannot forget about the iconic fixed sights consisting of a front blade and a rear notch milled into the frame, which adds to the classic look. But don't be fooled by this gun's old-school appearance. The Ruger Vaquero is a new model Blackhawk that doesn't require the hammer to be half-cocked for loading and unloading. In addition to that, it features a transfer bar mechanism that prevents the cartridge under the hammer from being fired without the trigger being pulled. That means you can trust this revolver for reliable performance and safety. The Ruger Vaquero originally came with a 190mm barrel and 45 Colt, but has since expanded to include 140mm and 120mm barrels in other calibers like 44 Magnum and 357 Magnum. If you want to make your gun extra special, limited versions of the gun with gold inlay and engraving are also available. The new model Vaquero has checkered black plastic grips that pay homage to the classic checkered black rubber grips used by Colt in the late 19th century. And to maintain its traditional look, Ruger has even gone a step ahead and moved the safety warning from the left side of the barrel to beneath the barrel on these models. Ruger Vaquero is indeed a perfect fit for your collection if you want a single-action revolver that's both aesthetically pleasing and practical. Smith & Wesson 25-2. At first glance, there is a chance that you may mistake the Smith & Wesson Model 25-2 for a vintage Model 29 or Model 27. However, this beauty is in a league of its own. Chambered in a 45 auto, this pistol packs a serious punch that's sure to impress even the most seasoned shooter. Many shooters know the 45 long Colt is a common cartridge for wheel guns in both single action and double action. But when some manufacturers want to have a bit of fun, they make some 6-shooters in 45 auto, and the Model 25 is the perfect example of this innovation. Having been produced from 1955 through 1991 before being retired, depending on the engineering changes, the Model 25 was chambered in either 45 ACP, 45 long Colt, or 45 auto rim. If you are at a loss for what your Model 25 was chambered in, the exact model name could tell you the answer to your query. If odd numbers follow the dash in your model name, it will typically chambered in 45 long Colt, else it is chambered in 45 ACP. What makes this gun special is that it is a 6-shot breech-loading hand weapon with a solid frame and swing-out type of cylinder. That means you can fire up to 6 rounds before needing to reload. Whether you prefer single action or double action, the Model 25 has got you covered. Simply cock the hammer by either method and watch as the cylinder rotates and aligns to the next chamber with the barrel. With its impressive rate of fire and precise aim, this gun is the perfect choice for any shooter. Smith & Wesson M28. The Smith & Wesson Model 28, also known as the Highway Patrolman, is an end-frame revolver that will leave you in awe. This amazing gun was in production from 1954 to 1986 and chambered for the legendary 357 Magnum cartridge. The end-frame Smith & Wesson revolvers have always been a premium product, but the Highway Patrolman is an exception. Back in the day, Smith & Wesson wanted to capture more market share with law enforcement, so they cut down the mostly cosmetic costs of their existing Model 27 and created the Highway Patrolman. But despite its more utilitarian look, there is no difference between the two models mechanically and internally. The Highway Patrolman was a huge hit at the time due to its modest price decrease. Today, this gun is a true gem that can be found for half the price of its vintage sibling, the Model 27. But don't be fooled by its price, the Highway Patrolman is a true performer. The Model 28 is an exceptional gun and has unparalleled accuracy. With its magnum velocity and trajectories, target sights, and excellent triggers, the Highway Patrolman is as close to a laser beam as you'll ever find on a large scale. So whether you are a collector or a shooter, the Highway Patrolman is a must-have in your collection. Like these guns, our videos are valuable and top-notch, so if you don't want to miss out on more awesome videos like this, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Now that you know which guns you should never let slip through your fingers, check out our video on the 5 new revolvers to buy in 2023 just out, to add to your exquisite weapons collection.